Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Chantel, and basically today is September 3rd, and I really want to do a really quick September TBR. I am a little busy this month, not as busy as last month. I do have a engagement cake order and two other cookie orders that I do have. I have two cookie orders this week, and then the engagement cake for next week. So I am going to be semi busy baking, and I do work and stuff, and I do have some family events and everything that I'm going to be going to. So I am busy, but not overly like, oh my word, I'm dying kind of busy. Like last month was just crazy. I had so many extra events like an engagement or a bridal shower, a wedding, all that kind of stuff, right? So, I will say I do have an interview at a different job, and it'd be completely like 180 from what I do now. So I'm really hoping I get it. Not that I don't love my job that I have now, I do love it. I just, it'd be kind of nice to change what I do. I've been at being a barista for 4.5 years now, so it'd be fun to kind of move out of food service. So the first pick we have is It's Elementary, which is by oh, where's that? Here. Elise Bryant, and this one is again, they have that stupid thing. I hate that when they have the fake stickers. Like, why? It doesn't need to have at the Target Book Club that you could totally make a sticker for that and just have it be able to peel off. This looks so bad on the cover. And such a cute cover too. And then anyway. Alright, so this is allegedly a fast-paced read, completely delightful new mystery about what happens when parents get a little too involved in their kids' schools. And basically, this follows Mavis, it's a good name, Mavis Miller, MM. She is not a PTA mom. She has enough on her plate with her feisty 7-year-old daughter, Pearl. Oh, that's a cute name. And an exhausting job at a nonprofit, and the complexities of a multi-generational household. Ooh. I live with my parents, so we just have the two generations, but I can just imagine having like grandparents or even great grandparents or like aunts, uncles, that kind of thing. That would be a lot. So So no one is more surprised than her than Mavis when she caves to Trisha Holbrook, the long-reigning, slightly terrifying PTA president, and finds herself in charge of the school's brand new DEI committee. I don't know what that is. I have to look it up. As one of the few black parents at this California elementary school. Oh wait, isn't that it's diversity something something. I'm pretty sure. I have to look it up and actually see what it fully is. I'm pretty sure it's a diversity program. Um, as one of the few black parents at this California elementary school, Mavis tries to convince herself this is an opportunity for real change. But things go off the rails at the very first meeting when the new principal's plan to leave Trisha absolutely furious. Later that night, when Mavis finds Trisha in yellow rubber gloves and booties, lugging cleaning supplies and giant black trash bags to her waiting minivan, it's only natural that her mind jumps to something it surely wouldn't in the light of day. Except Principal Smith fails to show up for work the next morning and has been MIA since the meeting. Determined to get to the bottom of things, Mavis, along with the school psychiatrist with the great forearms, look, it's worth noting, launches an investigation that will challenge her views on parenting, friendship, and elementary school politics. Okay, this sounds so fun. This kind of reminds me, it feels very similar to Finley Donovan is Killing It, which I loved that book. It was so funny. So I'm hoping this is really funny, and it feels relatively short. Like it doesn't feel super thick. Oh yeah, 342 pages. That's so doable. Okay, let's pick our next one. I'm just gonna continue to pick books until it feels right. Um, hopefully, ooh, a yellow one. Hopefully, they're all ones that I want to read. Ooh, The Dead Guy Next Door. This is perfect for fall because this one it's by Lucy Score. It's a Riley Thorne mystery. I'll take off in just a second. But this one follows a girl who is a sidekick, but she's not really a sidekick, I think. Either she's lying about it or she is. I can't remember. But I think it's kind of like the TV show Psych in that way, where they're kind of faking it till you make it. But anyway, she's like involved in this murder investigation because someone next to her apartment passes away, and I think they're murdered. So, or something. We think that they're murdered. Anyway, it sounds really funny, and I'm really, really excited for this one. So, let me go get it 1 second. Yeah, okay. So, it says, A Nice Normal Life. Is that too much to ask? For Riley Thorne, it is. Divorced, broke, living with a pack of elderly roommates, and those hallucinations Riley's diligently ignoring. Her mom is convinced Riley must be a clairvoyant. Just when things seem like they can't get worse, so hot he should be illegal, private investigator shows up at her doorstep, looking for the guy next door. Turns up murdered. Investigator Nick Santiago, reminds me of Amy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, doesn't play well with others. He's a rebel, a black sheep, a man who prefers a buffet of options to being stuck with the same entree every night, if you catch his drift. He's a player. But when the pretty, possibly psychic Riley lands at the top of the suspect list for this murder, Nick immediately volunteers to find out who done it. He likes solving mysteries, and it has nothing to do with wanting to flex his heroic muscles for Riley. At least that's what he's trying to convince himself. Nick and Riley must join forces to find out who really pulled the trigger, all while keeping the by-the-book, grudge-holding detective at bay and dealing with the gorgeous stranger claiming he's arrived to help Riley hone her psychic gifts, all before the killer decides to turn his sights on Riley. Dun dun dun. And I feel like this book is probably a little bit thicker just because it's a Lucy Score book, and I feel like she always writes super long books. Yeah, this is 470 pages. So I did read the first chapter a while ago just to do like a little taste test, and it was cute, it was funny. So I'll reread the first line for this one. 9:50 p.m. Saturday, July 4th. The dead talked to Riley Thorne in her dreams. The living, inconveniently, telegraphed their secrets to her over grocery conveyor belts in crowded restaurants. Interesting. Okay, that sounds fun. I'm kind of hoping there's one particular book that I really, really want to get. If I don't get it, I guess I can read it in October. But I do really. The Dragon's Legacy. Now, I'm saving that one for a different month. I really want to read more like fantasy and that kind of stuff in either October or November. So we're going to save that one for a different month. Let's see. This one. When in Rome. Okay, this is by Sarah Adams. This follows a girl who is kind of like Taylor Swift, I think she's supposed to kind of be like, and a guy who's a baker, and she's trying to basically escape. Sorry, Dolly. Trying to escape her Princess of Pop thing. And yeah, her name's Amelia Rose, known as Ray Rose to her adoring fans, is burned out from years of maintaining her Princess of Pop image. Inspired by her favorite Audrey Hepburn movie, Roman Holiday, I actually hate that movie, fun fact, She drives off in the middle of the night for a break in Rome, Kentucky, that is. When Noah Walker finds Amelia on his front lawn in her broken down car, he makes it clear he doesn't have the time or patience for celebrity problems. He's too busy running the pie shop his grandmother left him and reminding his nosy but lovable neighbors to mind their own business. Despite his better judgment, he lets her stay in his guest room, but only until her car is fixed, and she's on her own. But Noah starts to see a different side of Ray Rose. He sees the real Amelia, kind-hearted and goofy, yet lonely from years in the public eye. He can't help but get close to her. Soon, she'll have to return to her glamorous life on tour, but until then, Noah will show Amelia all the charming small-town experiences she's been missing, and she'll help him open his heart to more. Amelia can't resist falling for the cozy town and her grumpy tour guide, but even Audrey had to leave Rome eventually. Oh, cute. Okay. Well, I did start this like forever ago, and I never finished it or anything. I only got 30 pages in, so I'm definitely gonna restart. But this book is 306 pages. And the first line from chapter 1, in Amelia's perspective, is, "This is okay, right? I'm okay." I take a deep breath and wrap my fingers a little tighter around the steering wheel. Yes, Amelia, you're okay. You're fantastic, actually. You're just like Audrey Hepburn, taking your life into your own hands. And you're talking to yourself. So that you're not completely okay, but given the circumstances, semi-okay, I say, squinting at the dark side of the road outside my windshield. Yes, semi-okay is good. I know I've been reading a little bit more than the first sentence, but sometimes I feel like it's confusing if you just read the first line and you're like, if it's dialogue like that, you need to read like the full paragraph of it. So, okay, so far we have a cutie little stack. I think I'm gonna pick maybe 2 more. Okay, I don't normally do this, but I'm really wanting a particular book, so I'm really hoping. Yes! Okay. Yes. It's another orange book. There's Pumpkin About You. This is by Athena Carstairs, and I'm excited about this book. This one just seems so cute, and I'm really excited. It's super fall-like, and I'm just in that mood, so. This book is 336 pages, which is not bad whatsoever. So this follows a woman named Wren and a man named August. I think they nicknamed him Gus. So one determined party planner plus one grumpy pumpkin farmer equals a fall to remember. Given the chance to plan her bestie's 30th birthday bash, Wren Southwick is determined to create an experience so big and so bold that the name of her party planning business spreads beyond the confines of her own small town. The key to her plan? The Finch's family Golden Leaf Pumpkin Farm. It's not just the perfect venue, but also the perfect supply partner for the autumnal-themed party Wren envisions. But to get what she wants and needs, she'll have to get gorgeous Grouch August Finch on board. Table set, the battle is about to begin. But who will fall first? Doesn't that just sound so cute? It kind of makes me think of the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, but I'm hoping that it's a little bit more in depth than Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I did like that book. I did. I just kind of felt like it was a little like just it covered the surface. It could have gone deeper, you know. So chapter 1, Wren. So I thought of a theme. My best friend pulls me from my thoughts. The theme for what? I ask. Oakley sits across from me in my living room, scrolling through her phone as she aimlessly stuffs popcorn into her mouth. She glances over at me as if I asked her the dumbest of questions. The theme for my 30th birthday. Duh. My eyebrows raise at her playful tone. Let me guess. The night before Christmas? Mm-hmm. Red wig and everything. I pause, waiting for her laugh, which never comes. My smile slips, and I shift to face her properly. Wait, you know I'm joking, right? She offers me a good smile and the glint in her chocolate brown eyes. That's the first little page. I really want to read this like today. It just sounds so cute. Anyway, okay, let's take one more. We'll go for 5. I feel green. We'll go for 5 because I feel like that's an overall like a good number. Because that means I'll read books. The deal. Ooh, no, okay. I can't handle that right now. That one's just a little too heavy. But I will read it eventually. I also want to get the other cover of the book because the one I have right now has the girl like kneeling weird, and I hate that cover. The hand drawn cover is so cute compared to like her being like propped up strangely. Okay, the brown one. Oh my word. Okay. Taken at the Flood. Oh, this is Agatha Christie. Okay, so I have Taken at the Flood. This is Agatha Christie. It's a Hercule Poirot mystery. And this one is a few weeks after marrying an attractive widow, Gordon Collad, I'm not sure, is tragically killed by a bomb blast in the London Blitz. Overnight, the former Mrs. Underhay finds herself in sole possession of the Collade family fortune. Shortly after, Hercule Poirot receives a visit from the dead man's sister-in-law, who claims she has been warned by spirits that Mrs. Underhay's first husband is still alive. Poirot has his suspicions when he is asked to find a missing person guided only by the spirit world. Yet what mystifies Poirot most is the woman's true motive for approaching him. Okay, I like the little theme we have going on here. I feel like this is a really good fall September month TBR. And the only one that's super long is The Dead Guy Next Door. The rest of them are 300 pages, like 300 to 350 pages. The Dead Guy Next Door is the only one that's above 450, which I'll take because I am reading The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan, which is like 500 something pages. So yes, that would be a good amount. And I would probably, hopefully, read more than this, but it'll be good to just get into these cozy fall, either soft mystery or cozy mystery or romance. So, yay! Okay, I'm so excited. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, you could subscribe if you wanted to, and comment down below what you have read or if you're planning on reading any of these books. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.